Sayyiduna Ali bin Abi Harara rahmatullahi ta'ala states, my mother had been unable to walk for 20 years. One day, she said to me, go to Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullahi ta'ala and request him to make dua for me. So I arrived at his home and knocked on the door. He rahmatullahi ta'ala was standing by the door but did not open it and asked, who is it? I replied, I am a local resident, Sayyidi. My mother has been unable to walk for a long time, so she has sent me to ask you to make dua for her health in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He became slightly cross and then said, we are more in need of you to make dua to Allah Almighty for us. I was about to return when an elderly woman came out from his home and asked, have you just spoken with Abu Abdullah? Abu Abdullah was the kunya of Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. She said, have you just spoken with Abu Abdullah? I replied in the affirmative, whereupon she said, I have just seen him making dua to Allah Almighty for your mother. Sayyiduna Ali bin Harara rahmatullah said, I immediately went home and knocked on the door, at which point my mother, who was unable to walk for the past 20 years, came on her own feet and opened the door, saying, Allah Almighty has granted me health and well-being. Nigahe wali mein wo taasir dekhi, badalti hazaron ki taqdeer dekhi. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, from this account we come to know that requesting du'as from the pious is an age-old tradition, and even today people take their children to the righteous and elders to recite and blow on them and request their du'as in order to relieve their difficulties. And if one has sincere love for the pious people and certainty in their du'as, then with the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the effects are often witnessed immediately, just as you have heard in the aforementioned account. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also grant us the ability to respect and honor His righteous slaves and noble awliya rahimahumullahu ta'ala. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel.